In this video, I'll take you through library, which is a room on TryHackMe. It's an easy room, so we'll just get directly to it. Let's see what they're asking for. They're asking for the user.txt and the root.txt. And as you can see, we already have our machine up and running. So I'll just grab this IP address. And I already did the Nmap scan and the Gobuster scan to save on time. So we have Nmap scan here with the tag SC to scan the default scripts, tag SV for service enumeration, tag PN for no host discovery, tag uppercase A for an aggressive enumeration. We have the IP address here. The Nmap scan reveals port 22 open. This is the default port for SSH. Then port 80, an Apache web server. So we'll just get on to it and check out the web page associated with it. So what will I do? Before that, let me just show you the Gobuster scan. So the Gobuster came out with these images and these robots.txt, of which for this particular room, I found the robot.txt way much more easier. So I'll just go into it. It's the one which will give us our attack vector. So here it is loading. Okay, it has this under user agent. It signifies rockyou. And let me just now take you to the web page, which I should have done earlier on, but let's see. So we have it here. It has loaded, and as you can see, here it is. These are just dummy buttons which don't do anything. We have this hack the planet, then you have this lorem ipsum text, then you have these posts here, blog post by this particular user meliodas. Then down here we have this by root, we have this by www data, then anonymous. So what we'll do, we'll use the rockyou that we found here as a hint to guessing that the password is in the rockyou word list, the rockyou.txt word list. So with this particular user here, meliodas, what we'll do, we'll use Hydra to try and brute force for SSH, which we found that was an open port in this machine. So I'll just quickly do Hydra tag L to specify that we are trying to brute force with meliodas, then tag P to specify our we now need to specify the word list, the rockyou word list that we found as a hint. So I'll just do user share the rockyou dot share user share. Then I meant the rockyou.txt list is in here in this word list. So word list, then we'll go to the rockyou. So that way, they will now specify the service that we are trying to brute force. So that will be SSH. Then I'll just paste our IP address. Yeah, I have it there. Okay, so that's okay. So let's run our Hydra scan and see. It's trying to brute force, taking some time. So let's just give it time. I've just realized that I was using the username as meliodas instead of meliodas. So I'll just change that. We are using meliodas, but here I just discovered that is meliodas. So we have that. Let's change that. That is meliodas, I believe. Let me run that. Let me just confirm. 'Meliodas'. So we have it that way. Then I'll just change that. I'll just change that. That is meliodas. So we have that. Let's change that. That is meliodas. Let me run that. Let me just confirm. Meliodas. So we have it that way. Then I'll just change that. Meliodas. So we have it that way. Then I'll just change that. That is meliodas. So we have it that way. Then I'll just change that. That is meliodas. So we have it that way. Then I'll just change that. That is meliodas. So we have it that way. Then I'll just change that. That is meliodas. So we have it that way. Then I'll just change that. That is meliodas. So we have it that way. Then I'll just change that. That is meliodas. So we have it that way. Then I'll just change that. That is meliodas. So we have it that way. Then I'll just change that. That is meliodas. So we have it that way. Then I'll just change that. That is meliodas. So we have it that way. Then I'll just change that. That is meliodas. So we have it that way. Then I'll just change that. That is meliodas. So we have it that way. Then I'll just change meliodas. Let's give it time. So Hydra has finished brute forcing, and it has found that the password for meliodas is I love you. So real quick, we'll just let me just grab this, copy it, then I'll do SSH meliodas. I hope I get the name right. At this IP address, I first grab this. Yes, password is I love you one. Okay, and we are now in the machine. So real quick, I'll just do an LSLA, and we can already see the user.txt. So I'll just display the contents of that. Okay, we have a first flag here. I'll just copy that real quick, come back to a machine here. Okay, the machine seems to be expiring soon. I'll have to add an hour to it, but we should be done in the next 10 minutes or so. Let me just paste that here. Okay, that's correct. So no, we're supposed to, let's go back to right here. Okay, so now we need to see how we can privilege escalate ourselves to gaining the root flag. So what I normally do when I start doing privilege escalation, I'll check for the permissions that our user can run with the sudo. So I'll check for the sudo permissions that our user is given. So I'll just do sudo -l, and we see here it seems that our user can use Python to run this particular back.py script. So what we'll do, let's check what this back.py is, and at the same moment keep in mind that as you can run Python, that means Python can help us spawn a shell, so just keep that in mind. So let me cut back.py and see. Okay, we have this script right here. Out of the bat, I don't know what it does. I haven't read into the code logic as much, but before going that route, let me first check. Let me do an LSLA to see where is it here. So it is owned by root. Then we have no, we can't write into it. We can't execute it. So what you can do here, it is in our directory. So what you can do here is just simply remove it first. Then after removing it, we can create another file of the same name but with our Python shell, so that you can run it the way they said here, that you can use Python to run it. Then we spawn a root shell. So that's the easier way before checking out what's in this, which we might not even need to do. So real quick, I'll do vim over back.py. Okay, there's no vim. So what I'll just do, let me just write it here from the terminal. So that will be back.py. File. Okay, so let's first write our hash bar. So that's no, user bin because we are using the Python, so that will be user bin. Then specifying that this script will be running using Python. So that's that. Then now let's write our shell so that we'll import PTY. And now we'll do PTY spawn this test module spawn bin bash. That way. Then let's just do okay. So now we can check that we have it once more. So yeah, here it is. I've just as you can see, it's now created by meliodas as opposed to when it was created by root. So let me just make it executable. So I'll just do, let me do 755, then okay, so where is it? Okay, now we can execute it. So to execute it, we'll just type the following command. So I'll just do user, then bin. We first just specifying that we are running it with Python, so Python 3. Then we'll specify the path to it. So it is in home. Then is it meliodas? Yeah, meliodas. Back.py. So let's run it. Okay, that should be I love you one if I'm not wrong. Okay, wait a minute. Let me delete that and try again. I love you one. What did I not specify? Let me see. So this just seems like a typo. I guess I keep on having a typo while typing this name. So let me just, it's meliodas. Okay, I guess now that's right. So it was just a typo. So let's run that and see. Okay, and as you can see, we are in as root. So you can just do mi real quick. See that now, as you can see here, we are not logged in as root. So real quick, you can just cd to root lsla. I meant lsla, not al, but that's okay. You can see the root.txt right here. So let's just display the contents of that, and we'll be done. Okay, and we have the final root flag here, so I'll just grab that, and let's get back to our room right here, paste it there. Okay, and yeah, that was library. Super easy room, but as always doing these boxes, you get to learn a few things here and there. So yeah, that was it. Library. I'll see you in the next video.